Hello friends, welcome back. Newcomers, thank you for joining. Let's play some more of our EU4 Florence campaign. Without further ado, let's get back into it. So last we played, we had just come off of a war with Provence. We had taken a couple of their provinces in France in the Genoa node. I think we had just finished coring them. Yes, we have. Now we've got to wait for the rebels to potentially spawn. Let's see if that's going to be a problem. So it looks like the next revolt will be in 5.7 years. But our army is doing a good job of managing that revolt risk. So I actually think if we keep this garrison, we won't have to worry about revolts from there. Provided we don't do anything that would increase the revolt risk in the meantime. Let's take a look at the goings and happenings across Europe. It's like Venice is embroiled in a war here with Austria, Bavaria. Nothing we can really gain from them at the moment, but that's good news for us still. And who else was? Genoa is fighting some rebels, but I don't think we want to try to gang up on them just yet. And they still have all their allies. We're still making fairly good income, 3 ducats a month, even at full maintenance, so that's pretty good. Should we think about building any more ships? How is our naval force limit doing? Could build 2 more without penalties. Maybe we should go ahead and do that. Maybe we can get up to maybe 5 heavy ships. That would be pretty swell for a country of our size. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and build another heavy ship while we're at it. Maybe we'll try to save up for some more buildings or something. I haven't checked. What sort of territory are these? So these are both hills. We won't be able to build as many buildings there. But our capital is also hills. We do have Pisa, which is farmlands, so that's nice. We can put up to 4 buildings there. That could help us boost our sailors a little bit, since we seem to be running low on sailors. We get 8 per month. Yeah, that's not swell. Takes us 25 months then to get 200, enough for a heavy ship. Yeah, we'll have to work on that. Oh, Aragon is also at war with Venice. I was wondering why I couldn't see any of their troops since we are allied with them. I was kind of surprised. Oh, there they are. They're over there sieging Corfu. That's fine. Rebels just got another tick. We will split these guys up and reduce the revolt risk on each of these provinces. Separatism should be gone before they revolt, I think. Lasts until 1484. About 23 more years. Who knows? We'll see. Not all that concerned about it right now. Let's go ahead and get the next level of military tech. It unlocks new unit types, so that's always good. I don't know if you guys watching have ever taken a look, but there's actually wonderful little descriptions here about each of these unit types as you progress in history. I found them quite interesting. It just has little backgrounds on each type, where they were used, what for, what they excelled at, and all of that is reflected in their stats. So it can help you learn a little bit about each. I tend to prefer offensive troops, more or less. I find myself engaging most of the pivotal battles of wars. So I'm going to look for troop types that have bonuses to offensive stats. Which, for this, the most offensive would be the Scalogle infantry. But I'm actually going to go with the longbows, since I like having morale balanced, but having most of the shock modifiers in the offense category. So we're going to go with longbowmen, even though it's kind of strange to see in central Italy. I think this will work best for us. So there we go. 3 units will replenish over time. Oh, Genoa's really getting kicked around by these rebels a little bit. That's really good for us. They're allied with too many strong people for us to try to take advantage of that. And we'd have to take out the rebels, which they're not able to do, which means we probably won't be able to do all that well. It looks like our allies Mantua are getting occupied. Bavarian conquest of Augsburg, so I guess they're helping out with their trade league. Yeah. Well, that's not great. Our allies just keep getting beat up. I remember when we were fighting Provence, Savoy got totally wrecked by Burgundy in a separate war. And we're only allied with Savoy and Mantua and Aragon, but they don't like us enough yet to answer any calls to arms. 4 more years, though, and we'd be able to call them to something. So you might want to think about doing that. Or if we could, who can we attack? Ferrara is allied with too many folks. Well, I wonder if Genoa would answer call to arms right now. They would, even though they're completely occupied. 60 diplomatic power or 2 mercantilism. I'm gonna go. I would normally like the diplomatic power, but I'm gonna go with the mercantilism just because our home trade node Genoa is super competitive. There are a whole bunch of different trade modifier, important centers of trade, those kind of things, provincial trade modifiers. It's also a big node. There are a lot of countries here, and every bonus I can get to my income from trade is going to help a great deal in the long term. So I wanna work on getting that mercantilism up when it's possible. And it's actually already fairly high right now, from what I understand. Oh, and they did actually add an option here to increase that, spending 100 diplomatic power for 1%. So what we did just now, trading in 60 diplomatic power for 2 mercantilism, is more efficient than this method. So that makes me feel good. I like that. Genoa is trying to siege back their capital with 1,000 troops. I'm not sure that's going to work for you, buddy. Mantua got fully sieged down in their war. Let's take a look at the ledger and see how they're doing. What their troops look like. So they have 5,000 manpower and a force limit of 8. It's going to take them a while to get back up to full strength, but it's within reason that they'll be able to do that before too long. I wasn't able to call them to any wars anyway, so that didn't matter too much. It is unfortunate that my allies keep getting sidetracked in these wars, though, because I would like to take somebody else on. Like, for instance, Lucca, who is standing in my way here. An election for my ruler. How old is he? He's 60. Let's get a new guy, and let's get a diplomat candidate. Filippo das Borgo. He's also fairly old. I keep getting old rulers. Not ideal. I actually probably should have just re-elected that guy since I was at full Republican tradition, but oh well. Yeah, so I'd like to take on Lucca again for the 2nd time in this stream, and actually take them down. Ooh, what is going on here? France is at war with Castile and Portugal in the Papal State. And I want to take them on. Can I do this? Ferrara and Genoa would both answer this call to arms, but Austria would not, and Castile would not, which is big. And Genoa's pretty much out of the fight for now. I wish they wouldn't join this call to arms, but they really do hate me quite a lot. Can I call any of my allies here? Accepting would destabilize Savoy. Why is that? Why can't well, they're hideously in debt anyway. I would really like to take on the Papal State while they're occupied. Can I go ahead and mark this as a province of interest to me? I'd rather France not take that. All things were equal. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight these rebels after all. That sucks. Puts a lot in hills, nonetheless. Is it worth it trying to reduce autonomy in these provinces? Yeah, probably. I'm not sure I can win against rebels, and I don't want to have to deal with them if I'm going to go off to another war. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I need to fabricate a claim on Urbino too. The main problem I'm facing here is that I only have 13,000 troops. And I'd have to face 8,000 from Ferrara, along with whatever the Papal State can field. And that makes me worried. Okay, and now Castile will join the war. Along with Genoa, although I think Genoa's having some struggles. Gosh, this isn't what I wanted. It looks like Austria pieced out with Venice. They took Istria and Treviso. And it looks like Milan also picked up Brescia from Venice, which is not great. I had wanted to try to attack Milan before too long. Oh, and it looks like they're still at war. They're going to take even more territory, which also isn't perfectly ideal. Yeah. It is nice to see France wiping out stack and stack of papal troops, though. It's too large an army for me to face alone. What was Aragon doing on their favors? We're at 7. You'd have to wait 6 more years before they do anything. Ally Austria yet? We can! Woo! Let's do that! Yay! This will allow us to expand inside of the Holy Roman Empire a little bit more carefree. It also might serve as a check to some of these other aggressive states. Oh, for some there, I thought France was fighting Ferrara, but no, not that lucky. So we can fabricate claims on Urbino. Let's go ahead and do that. And pull our diplomat back. Should have my diplomats more active, but something I haven't thought too much about in the context of the stream. Oh, and Lucca is at war with Venice, but that doesn't help us really. Milan will join a call to arms if we attack Topeka. So, not much we can do there yet. But Mantua is close to being able to honor a call to arms. Not by a great deal. France isn't losing this, are they? Surely not. I think they just misallocated their troops to fighting the Papal State. Just getting a little worried there. Genoa, Ferrara, and Castile. That's just too many. Can we improve relations with any of our friends? How about Savoy? Yeah, they could use a little love. We also have our other heavy ship ready. Let's go ahead and build another one. Galleys do get bonuses to combat effectiveness here, but it's just not enough for me yet. So the Papal States are also at war with Austria. So they're just going to get just utterly wrecked. Maybe Austria will force them to release Urbino, and then we can hop in there. That would be great for us. Gain Catholicism, game reform desire, or we get 20 papal influence. I like having stability though. Oh, let's go ahead and bite the bullet. So Castile is out. Just need to get Genoa and Ferrara out, but that's not gonna happen. This is a free city. Lucas right at war with Venice. The only thing I can do here Mantua is a Venetian ally. Can't fabricate claims. Can't justify a trade conflict. Have to rely on a mission to do that. And, no, I'm just gonna go cancel that. Maybe I'll get a cool mission. Shoot. Well, it looks like Venice is just about down for the count. I just can't take advantage of it. Looks like the Papal States are too. But again, I can't really take advantage of it because I can't defeat their allies. How many troops does Genoa have? 5,000 right now. Gosh, this is so tempting, but it'd be 5,000 plus Ferrara's 8,000 against my 13,000, and that's not great odds. Just need to wait until somebody like Savoy would be able to help me out. Or ideally, Aragon. Mantua is 13 ducats in debt. We could gift them some cash. Savoy is 156 ducats in debt. Let's go ahead and give Mantua a little cash. Send him a gift. It's gonna do 25. We don't have a lot anyway. But I really want this papal land. I really, really want it. I also do not want Austria to get any of it, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. It would be great if France or Austria could force the Papal State to break their alliances with Genoa or Ferrara. Then I could just pop in to this conflict, take whatever I wanted, really. It's really frustrating. Oh, they have 2 forts. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Could I promote rebels? Could I promote Urbanese Umbrian rebels there? It's worth a try. Let's go ahead and build up our spy network. Try to do the same with Corsica. That's right, they still have other allies. Switzerland, Genoa, the Papal State, Austria. We should just go ahead and fabricate a claim on Modena too while we're at it. Papal State is not giving up just yet. Looks like Castile's had some success against France in the Iberian Peninsula, but their allies are just getting crushed. Okay, so let's see. No, they're still allied with their friends. Shoot. They're no longer allied with Castile, though, so that's fine. We got a new mission too. No, I don't care about that. France took Avignon, which is a part of our state here, but it's not a big deal. Let's just want to try to take advantage of this war. Genoa and Ferrara just they won't budge. Well, I'm sure that war hurt Papal State quite a bit, so... Oh, did France release Provence? Oh no, they just decided to embargo us from the middle of France. That's okay, whatever. You do you. So now Aragon is in a different war against Morocco. And that's not great. What are they fighting for? Moroccan reconquest of Ceuta. I don't really care about that. Hopefully Aragon doesn't expel too much blood and treasure trying to fight that for their friends. Oh right, I can get an idea. That's not super valuable yet. Let's wait just a little bit. Go ahead and fabricate the claim on Modena here. Stop building up its spy network. The Papal State will already join a call to arms from their allies because they just don't care. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a short break here. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.